Hi everyone, before we kick off, I just thought I'd do a quick disclaimer. ASX Trader, myself, and Master of the Markets is an authorized representative of ShareX Australia. This content is for general educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. A little bit about me, got a Bachelor of Education. I'm a certified financial technician and a certified level 1 Elliott Wave technician as well. Okay, all right, let's kick in. All right, first thing I want to pull up is Lithium. So we talked about last week, look for a bounce off here. We have got our bounce, so fantastic. We wanted buyers to come back in. They have. We've bounced off. So from there, we want to see it now just go up and get through here. Once we get through there, that is a confirmed non-failure swing. I then beg the question, why are they selling higher? Why are they buying higher? Change of market structure happens there. Okay, so good sign. We've got 2 strikes now. We're waiting for strike 3. Strike 1 is why they're selling higher. Strike 2 is why they're buying higher. And then strike 3 will be when the sellers go through there. So keep an eye on it. So following on from that, Neo had a beautiful bounce off its level there now as well. So Neo had a fantastic, I bought at 515 down here. Change of market structure on the smaller time frame. It's held its support and same thing. If we can get above here, then what have you got? Selling higher, buying higher, change of market structure. So it's still early days, but Neo's looking quite good there. Looking at a couple of lithium plays on the ASX, PLS. We're looking for this. Okay, so we've had a double bottom reversal here. Needs to stay above that 262. I want to see it come up and break through that 330. If we get that, that is a change of market structure through a decline, through a major support resistance. So set an alert for PLS above 335. That'll be your change of market structure on there. Same with something like LTR. You're actually getting it now. You're getting a change of market structure through that major support level. You can see here. So buyers becoming sellers, and now we're potentially breaking through now. So as long as it stays above here, so above that 80 cents, then Liontown might be breaking on through. So keep an eye on that one there. Volumes coming in, bullish divergence off the last low. Yep, a lot of had its blinkers on. Things are looking pretty good there. IGO is another one to keep an eye on as well. If we can get up through here as well. So right now, we want to see it get up through here. Okay, this is its resistance level. So if we can get through here, through that level there, that's $6, then what have you got? Change of market structure, breaking through your decline. But wait for it to get above your thing, change of market structure. Looking at a couple of the smaller ones, and there's still a couple of ones that are doing really well. Lake. So Lake has, again, had its sell higher. Probably get something like that is what I'm looking for. So we've had a pullback. I don't think that's deep enough yet. I think you'll get a partner leg. And then see if we can get bought off the zag zone down here. And if you get that umbrella there, then you'll have a change of market structure there on LKE. Same thing with CXO. As you guys know, I got in at 8.9 cents on the Fib 618, okay, off the log. So I just explained it for those that missed out. So I was one of the rare few that were bearish on this up here when everyone was really bullish. Talked about the fact that it's going to go below. That was a joke about 50 cent. Going to get down. Then I actually had a target of 27 cents. It's gone lower than that. And I'll show you why I had that target. So if you look, I thought it was just going to come to the 382, and I thought old resistance would become support here. But no, it's come down to actually the 618. However, on that, it's come down on bullish divergence now. So we're just waiting for it to show that it's actually changing market structure. So that's why I'm coming in here, because this is where things start to bottom. Okay, I'll show you an example of one that did exactly that. You think it's dead, but what people don't realize is you all came in here in wave 5. Okay, it went from 1 cent to $1.60. It went more than 100x. Things don't move that fast without a decent retracement. I'll show you an example. Sol. This is how I got Sol under $8. Same thing, let's move out. So same thing here. Get your Fib retracement on your log. change of market structure. And what did we do? We again bounced off that 618. It's the exact same thing. So again, everyone thought SOL was dead at $8 because it used to be $260, but actually all it was a healthy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABC retracement and going again. So this is the areas you want to look for to bounce off. Okay. SYA, another one. Same thing. As you guys know, we got on it back there, change of market structure, and now it's looking like it's ready to go at the next one as well. So SYA, keep an eye on that. Once it gets above that 3.8, boom, you're going to be breaking out of a falling wedge on change of market structure. So SYA looking pretty good. Volumes coming in, bullish diversions off the lows here. Good to see. So we should get a move at least back up to this kind of 7 cent range, which would be double your money from here. Good R&R, and you can have a stop loss below 3. Okay, so SYA as well. Another one, CHN. What do you guys are? How did you get this thing at 9 point something cents? Same thing as I just showed you. You got to look at the big picture. Looking at the log. Okay, it looks like it's gone from $10 down to $1. It looks like it's gone to shit, but what people didn't realize is it used to be 9 cents. So in a matter of that, it did 100x. 9 cents to $10 is 100x. You don't do 100x without some form of retracement. Okay, so all we've actually done is do a FIB 500 retracement. Okay, so all it's doing is bouncing off the FIB 500 on bullish divergence, and not on the volume, but we're at least starting to get buying volume come in here. So while it's above $1.75, extremely bullish. All it's done is come down into the zag zone, put in a double bottom and reverse. As you can see, it loves a double bottom. Okay, loves them. Okay, so loves it, loves it, loves it, loves it. All right, so really good chance that we're doing the same thing again now that we're doing this double bottom off the FIB 500 on bullish divergence. A bit overbought. I'd probably expected it. While it's above $1.70, extremely bullish. While it's above $1.40, bullish. And this is when I pointed out to you guys. Well, I pointed out to you guys on social media here at the dollar, but on YouTube a few weeks back when we were going through this $1.40. So it's been a good performance so far. And yeah, keep an eye on those levels. Following on from Chalice, SPPP, so platinum, palladium. So physical platinum, this one I talked about last week. Had a beautiful breakout. We talked about that last week. Yeah, it's been up really well here. So again, that's had a beautiful double bottom. Look at the buying pressure that's coming in. Phenomenal. Put in a base off the COVID lows here. Looking really, really tasty. All right, so platinum and palladium breaking out. If you actually go into palladium, it has formed a beautiful work-off accumulation. So I'll just show you. And there's what I posted about online as well. It's literally textbook stuff, okay? So you can see we've gone in from a downtrend into a sideways trend with a beautiful little spring. Then you've got a change of market structure through. So palladium, extremely bullish, beautiful work-off accumulation. That there, I'll show you exactly what it is. It's exactly what we had. I'm just going to take it and show you. It's a textbook accumulation. There you go. I've already had it there from before. All right, so textbook, so support, 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 spring, support, change of market structure, out, boom, you explode. Okay, so it's textbook accumulation. It's what happened to how I got utilities and got AGL back in the same thing back here. Got it. Markets move in these ways. Okay, with the beautiful spring. Work-off accumulation, breaking up. So you don't exit or go bearish on something when it's just broken out of a work-off accumulation that's been accumulated. The only way big money can get their positions is through time or volume, which is euphoria or capitulation. Often it's time, which is this accumulation. So you can see utilities, they were accumulating from February 2021 to December. So nearly a year they accumulated utilities before sending it up. Okay, it's very common to make this money move. So that's what they're doing on Palladium right now. So knowing that, then you've got to find out what are the Palladium stocks on. There aren't many on the ASX. CHN's one of them. Other one, Zim. Okay, Zim's looking really good. And I'll just show you why I was looking at this one. So you can see here that it had its beautiful move up, 5 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've had an ABC down. I don't know how that got moved to there. Boom. And right now that's come off the 1.618 fib extension and the 382. Perfect textbook ABC retracement. On top of that, it happened on bullish divergence. And again, I like to see a bit more volume come in, but you've had a nice, beautiful change of market structure through here. So support, 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 resistance, change of market structure. So we just want to see it come down and do something like that. But as long as it's above that $14, she's good, and she's bounced off that perfect little confluence zone there. So yeah, Zim there. Pod, which I talked about the other week, and it absolutely popped. Unfortunately, I got on it here at the 4.2 cent break. And then unfortunately it did a capital raising down at 3.2 cents. It was high demand. It closed early because it was sold out. Allocations, you probably only got 1/3 what you asked for. I had a friend that asked for 100K and only got 30K, and it closed off early. That also came with options as well though. So yeah, there's obviously getting a bit of sell pressure that, you know, they were up 80%. They're probably just locking in their gains, and then once it bottoms out, it'll be good to go as well. So in America, we got SBSW. That's a really good. This one here is a massive platinum palladium in America. So same thing. We're back down to COVID lows here, and you can see exact same thing as Palladium in the fact that you've got this support, got this resistance, and you can see it's very much looking like your accumulation as well. So we're just waiting for it to get through there, boom, and you will have a breakout after accumulation off there as well. So yeah, keep an eye on SBSW, massive platinum producer that will definitely come back. So going back to platinum from last week, you can see we're starting to break up. Okay, so starting to break up. Once we get above here, boom, that's going to be an official change of market structure, which will then lead to the official change of market structure there, which will be a non-phase swing, which then means this is the GFC. You're getting platinum back at GFC levels. It'll be outperforming. So if you find some good miners that can actually leverage that play, you're in for a wild ride. So yeah, platinum looking extremely good. All you've had is your nice, beautiful uptrend, and it's been correcting since the GFC. Okay, even this you can see it's actually had its accumulation this whole period here with your beautiful spring. Okay, support, 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 spring, support, support. So coming up, platinum looking very, very strong there. Okay, a couple of favorites. NVX is still following suit here. I'm just going to go to the daily. Okay, so like we talked about 2 weeks ago, I was expecting a rejection here off the fib 618. It's done that. It's doing its retracement still. See, perfect 618 rejection, and now we're coming down and looking for buyers to step in here. Ideally, we want them to step in here, which at the moment they have, and like I talked about, probably going to get likely a double bottom here. And if it comes out there and goes, once you're above there, you've got the official reversal. It might come down the fib 5 or 618 as well. Okay, but it cannot go below there, because if it goes below there, I then go, hang on, why didn't these sellers become buyers, and where have all these buyers disappeared from? Where are they all? Okay, all these buyers should be stepping in again above here, otherwise it's looking weak. Okay, so while it's above here, extremely bullish, just healthy. We know markets zig and they zag, and like I say, if you can't handle the zag, you do not deserve the zig. Because that is how markets move. They zig, they zag, they zig, they zag, they zig, they zag. So if you can't handle that, then this is not your game. Okay, because that is how markets move. It's all about just knowing the invalidation levels, where to get out. And as long as the sellers are selling higher, the buyers are buying higher, you remain in. That's what we don't have yet. We got the sellers selling higher. We need to see the buyers buying higher. Once we've got that, we've got the confirmed reversal, then we're good. SYR, talked about Vanguard buying 5% the other day, down around these levels. Zig, selling higher, buying higher, big green candle, and now we're waiting to see if it gets back above that 34 cents. Once it does that, confirmed non-failure swing, then that will be a non-failure swing out of a falling wedge. Beautiful textbook through a support resistance level, textbook kind of reversal pattern that you're looking for. So that you got to wait for it to get above that 35 cents. Now this thing was only $3 not long ago. So yeah, beautiful, looking like a textbook falling wedge here into your COVID lows. Beautiful. Not many times you get a second chance in something. TLG I talked about as well. It's still waiting for it to get about above here as well, but it's looking quite good. That was a triangle, which means this could have been the last move. Just waiting for that change of market structure. Once we get above 47, you know you're sweet. But yeah, TLG's still padding along there, waiting for that one. Toe, still looking good. As you can see, it followed the plan exactly. You double bottom into your zag zone, which was your top of your falling wedge, which was your zag zone, perfect, and now we followed on. So literally followed it to a T. Well done to those that followed that. So when I talk about that, that was early October. So when was that? About 3 weeks ago. And then it's done exactly that and now going off. So toe still looking really, really good. AG, silver, still looking phenomenally good. Again, this one has been an absolute ripper. She broke out here, and now we're about looking for it to get above here, which you don't have a move like that without some kind of retracement. But all it was is a bit overbought, chill a bit, and then she should rocket through. So AG is still looking really good. Like I see people panicking on silver. Even now, it makes me laugh because it's broke through, okay, and they're looking at the day. If you know anything about markets, the daily is manipulated to the shit house. All right, do not listen to it because it will get you. You've got to remember, markets are designed for you to lose. They're designed to play with your emotions. They target your emotions. They know exactly how you think, and they use it against you. You are your own worst enemy in the markets, not the institutional money. Okay, you are your own worst enemy. So if you realize that, realize what they're going to do to actually combat and try and get you, you better. So if you're ever worried, if you're going, I'm holding silver for the long term, but you're looking at the daily, you're doing it wrong. If you're holding it for the long term, you're looking at the 3 monthly. That is what it looks like right now. It is a beautiful change of market structure on the 3 monthly, looking fantastic. Even the monthly, fantastic. Like, what are you worried about? All it's done is change market structure back, tested as support, and it's done to rocket. Even the weekly is fantastic. Change market structure, everything's all good. Okay, so ignore any fluctuations. They're designed to make you panic, get you out of positions, and just know that as long as it's above that $26, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Because like I talked about, the markets, zig and zag, zig, zag, zig, zag, zig, zag, zig, zag, zig. That's how they move. Then sometimes they moonshot, which to be honest, I'm expecting that to happen. And that's it. And silver often doesn't give you a second chance once it does. If you look, broke out, or you had one there luckily, but if you look back on history, once it goes, it very rarely comes back and gives you a second chance. Gone. Here, when it broke out. Gone. Okay, here. When it broke out. Gone. Here, when it broke out. Gone. Okay, so it very rarely will come back and test. Once you get your changes of structure, it often just goes. Okay, and that's where we're at now. It's broken out. People are looking for a retest. It might happen. History says that it might not as well. It might just go. Okay, so just be aware of that. So chart of the week last week was ARD. It had a phenomenal move through there. It's still, it's been an absolute ripper. Might get some pullbacks, but looking really good. POL, for you on that from a few weeks ago. It's been, oh, look at that. So we talked about the retest here. So you would be up now 150% on that one. Absolute ripper. So Pol's looking fantastic still. BTR is one to keep an eye on. So you've had beautiful accumulation and a breakthrough resistance support now. It's running into a little bit of a wall here, but to be honest, I don't expect it to be much. But it's looking good. So Bright Star Resources has changed market structure and come out here. So that's one that I talked about a few weeks ago on social media, and it's had a nice breakout. So yeah, BTR is looking really good. GLN has been an absolute ripper. So this is one that Craig, if you watched our silver video on that, he's our FA specialist, and he loved the FA on this one, and then I loved the chart here. So beautiful inverse head and shoulders, change of market structure. Again, nice little accumulation down here with your spring, and now you're broken up on good volume. So GLN, if you got on that one there, I posted about 15, you're up a good 20, 30% now. And yeah, looking quite good. But I don't know anything about the FA, but Craig says it's fantastic. And all I cared about was that the chart looked fantastic. So if he also told me the FA was good, then boom, so be it. I'll take the trade. Nice, beautiful bullish divergence coming in, volume supporting it. So GLN looking fantastic. PBH, keep an eye on this nice little accumulation level here. It could be distribution, it could be accumulation. Personally, I think it's accumulation. You can see beautiful volume on the uptrend, lower in volume here. And if that breaks out above there, then you're going to get an official change of market structure. So yeah, PBH, definitely keep an eye on there as well. Okay, DVP, again, another one that Craig likes the FA of, and then I liked the TA. We had that beautiful bounce off here, come back, test the support, and now coming through. Everything still looks good here. Once we can then get back through here, boom, you are good to go. So still tracking really well, up a good 20%, just waiting for it to continue its trend really. But at the moment, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Everything's fantastic about it still. RSH is still absolutely flying, I think. Yep. So she's still absolutely flying. This one at 3 cents. So you're up more than, yeah, 140%. It's been an absolute ripper, still going. You wouldn't be FOMOing in now because you've missed it. You could have got the retest there. Old resistance becomes support. But if you're not on it, don't be FOMOing in now. You've missed it. But for those that got on it, fantastic. Keep riding the ride. Okay, now time for chart of the week, guys. I'm going back to Palladium. It's just too sexy to ignore, like that accumulation. And on top of that, I love it when you've got fundamentals that align with the chart as well. So if you know anything about what's been going on, you've got Russia in talks with BRICS over precious metals exchange. And what they're looking to ban Russia from the exports. And if you know about Russia, they actually contribute to 40%. So Russia is the second largest global gold producer, and one of its biggest companies is the world's largest supplier of palladium with a 40% share of global output. So if that's true, that's 40% of the supply of palladium coming offline. So then again, we know markets move on supply and demand. So you've also got fundamental reasons as to why it's running the way it is as well. Okay, people on the front run. All right, so not only do you have a technical breakout, beautiful textbook accumulation, but you've also got fundamental news as well. So as long as it stays above this zone here, so as long as it stays above that 1100, that resistance, if it does come back, it might not, because a lot of times I don't. If it does come back, as long as it buys come in there, you're all right. And as long as it definitely stays above 980, because that's its market structure. Okay, but too sexy to ignore, fundamental reasons to go along with it. So knowing that, that's a metal. Go and find whatever country you live in, go and find what are the best producers and the best explorers, companies, miners, whatever you want to look for that align with that. And then see if you can leverage that position. So palladium looking sexy, platinum looking good. Go and find some of the ones, be on the front foot. Everyone's looking at gold. Everyone's kind of looking at silver now, but go and find something that most people aren't looking at. All right, guys, hope that helps. Take care, and I'll catch you in the video next week.